All right, I'm going to be speaking now about the resurrection. The resurrection that some people thought had occurred years ago, but it hadn't. But the resurrection will take place. Yeah, God has uh, God has already made it known years ago that people would be raised from the dead, or be back from the dead, so to speak, and that they would do things. And Jesus, when he was with his disciples, he told them that they were going to, see something. And I can assure you, when they saw it, they were very surprised. But they saw it. Jesus took with him some disciples to a mountain, and God brought Moses and Elijah down to the mountain with him. And Jesus, God changed his appearance for a short period of time. And he talked with Moses and Elijah. Yeah, he sure did. That was before he was crucified. But Jesus told his disciples that they would see that. And I'm looking forward, when the folks that are on the earth get to see Jesus, Moses, Elijah, and Daniel, and some more great, wonderful men that you could read about, that you do read about in the Bible. You can read about some wonderful men in the Bible that will be back on the earth doing things. But Jesus is the main one. Yeah. And why do I say that? Because he's going to be the King of Kings. He will be the Lord of Lords. Yeah. Jesus, whom God raised from the dead. But anyway, I'm looking at my notes over here, and the final move. There's a last trump. There is a harvest, and God has planted, and God will harvest. But I heard that God has got all that he needs now. That means he's got some obedient sons and daughters obeying him. That means he doesn't have to go find any more. He's got them. And he knows how to keep them. Yep. But I have on the notes here, God. Who is God? Well, I'm going to answer that question. God is the Father of the Lord Jesus Christ, creator of heaven and earth. And I don't need to say any more. And the trumpet that's sounding, it is the last trump. If anybody is going to, respond to the gospel, the true gospel, they need to be responding this year. And the last thing on the sheet right there is, Who is the Lord? Well, the Lord said to my Lord, sit. And for those of you who don't know who the Lord is, that's God. That's the Lord. He said to my Lord, my Lord here is Jesus Christ. And my Father in heaven told Jesus where to sit. And it's pretty soon, if Jesus is sitting, he's going to tell him, son, it's time for you to get up and go. Yeah, he's coming back, folks. And when he comes back, things will change on the earth. Just as sure as things changed, this year, more changes are coming. Yep. But who is the Lord? Which Lord are you talking about? The Lord who created the heavens and the earth? Or the Lord that God has raised from the dead to judge the living and the dead? Yeah, there are two Lords right there, folks. Yep. And I know both of them. I sure do. And let me tell you, I'm glad I do. I really am. I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. I'm just going to have, wonderful days until I see the Lord Jesus Christ appear. And then what I've been saying will have happened. Amen.